The sun is out, there are buds on the trees, and there are finally players on the field. Yes, baseball season has arrived in Colorado. The start of any new season comes with a myriad of questions for any team. Who are we? Where are we? What will we be? For the Green Mountain Rams, the answer to that first one is easy. They are the champs. The Rams entered rarefied air last year as they took home their second straight state title in Class 4A. This is an impressive feat no matter how you look at it, but how the Rams got to this point is impressive in its own right. Their first title run in 2014 got off to a rocky start, but the Rams refused to go away quietly.
I don't think that was probably, in my time here, that's probably not our most athletic or our most talented team. My first year was probably our most talented team, and we got bumped early. That 2014 team just had a lot of heart. They never gave up. We lost the first game of the Final Eight. We win 7 elimination games that year, a lot of them in dramatic fashion. I think it was just a good group with a good senior leadership that didn't want their careers to end, and then a real talented junior class that year.
One of these talented juniors was Talon Schaller. Schaller mowed down Longmont earlier in the day and then went 5 strong in the title game when he reached his inning limit. The Rams then turned to their ace Josh Ramirez to close the game out. Certainly a nice luxury to have in a championship game, but that depth is a testament to the program that Coach Madden has built in its 8 seasons at the helm.
Coach Madden, oh man, love that guy.
He pushes us real hard and makes us way better as players and as a person.
And to this team, he's everything for this team. He's been here, he's built such a great program, and without him, I don't think we would be where we are these last 2 years and going in this year.
Since Coach Madden's arrival in 2008, the Rams have had 21 All-State players, while having just 5 in the previous 33 years. In addition to center fielder Wyatt Featherston, this included 4 of those talented juniors from that first championship team, in Schaller, Ramirez, shortstop Cole Shutterly, and second baseman Reed Efren. Those juniors then rose to the occasion as seniors on last year's squads as leaders and mentors, continuing the tradition of strong leadership and pitching, both of which are hallmarks of the Green Mountain program.
We would be down and we'd be like, we got this, guys, and the seniors would be like, we got this. And, that was a big part, was just the senior leadership, and I definitely miss those guys for sure because, they were, my best friends, so.
But they didn't make it any easier on their coach during last year's run, as it seemed determined to make every game as close as possible.
Last year, we won every playoff game by 1 except for the state championship game.
So before the championship game commenced, Coach Madden had a request.
We had met out right outside of Metro, and he goes, you guys are going to retire me about 10 years too early because you're giving me too many heart attacks. And he goes, all right, next game, let's make it a little less interesting. And we did that for him. That was a big thing. He's like, no more one-run games. That's all he was saying, and we did that for him.
This time, with ace Josh Ramirez starting for his squad in the championship game, the Green Mountain Rams jumped out to a 4-0 lead early and never looked back.
I said after we got the lead, it felt like our guys were like, okay, let's just get out of here. It's 4-0. They're not going to score on Josh. And we kind of lost focus a little bit at the plate, but we knew we were pretty much in control, and they weren't going to score off of Josh. It was like our kids just wanted to get it over with and get to the celebrating.
Do the whip and the nay-nay. Okay.
For the second straight year, the Rams finished on top of the mountain in Class 4A, something that has only been done twice before in recent memory, both of those times by Niwot.
It's a tough thing to do. Like I said, it's hard to keep that focus the second year after, even if you have a lot of guys coming back. And obviously there's a lot of good programs in 4A. Our league especially is one of the toughest ones in the state. We had 4 teams in the Final 8 last year. So I think playing those good teams and playing that competition just made us better and ready for the playoffs.
This victory also closed the book on the impressive senior class, as Schaller, Ramirez, Efren, and Shutterly left with graduation. And that would leave some questions going into this season. But like any good program, the Rams would look to reload.
We lost 9 guys, so we definitely lost a lot. We lost a lot on the mound. We lose all 3 of our main pitchers. We do have Wyatt Featherston, center fielder, coming back, Luke Kaburski coming back in left field, and our first baseman, Jeremy Wharton.
In addition, filling in at shortstop will be junior Dylan Jacob. Filling perhaps the biggest hole will be senior Colton Fabian, who will take the ball as the number 1 on the bump.
I feel great. I feel like I want to be up there this year, and that's the only spot I want to be. That's the place I can help my team out the most, and I'm really excited for it.
we definitely have the pieces to do it again.
Our team is looking really good. We have a lot of players that have been together for all 4 years, and it's still that great family feeling.
Offensively, we got some dudes that can swing it. We're not going to hit it out of the ballpark, that's for sure.
But this year we have speed. In the games in Arizona that we've played, we have 21 stolen bases, which is more than I think we've ever had. So we're going to be able to have speed, and we're going to be able to play small ball that will pick up for the power that we've lost.
We may have graduated 9 seniors, and 3 of them were our best pitchers, but we're still ready to go, and we're out there and we're going to compete. That's the biggest thing for us.
The Rams will defend their title with a lot of unknowns. But before they get a chance to make another run, Green Mountain will face an uphill battle just to make the playoffs because they play in the Jeffco.
Again, our league is it's so tough. You got Valor and Wheat Ridge and Evergreen, and D'Evelyn's the #1 team. And so, I mean, just our league play alone is going to be tough. And hopefully, that with the new RPI, it's going to be interesting to see how that kind of all plays out. It should help us being in a tough league. So hopefully we can get into the late part of the season and still have playoff hopes, and see what happens from there. Because once you get in, then anything can happen.
For the Xfinity Sports Report, I'm Gary Stebbins.